ready to install the end wall plastic on your Gothic high tunnel. As we start, you'll want to measure the distance from the ground to the peak of the tunnel and use this measurement to go ahead and cut a piece of plastic off of the roll. When you initially mount the plastic on the tunnel, you'll want to find a center crease or a printed area on the plastic. It will allow you to orient the plastic in a level or plumb fashion in relation to the board for your door frame. You'll want to start at the top of the peak and attach the plastic just at the peak and just with a temporary piece of wiggle wire. You'll pull the plastic down to the base of the tunnel, and this is where you can use your crease or printed material to make sure that the plastic is going to be square on the end of the tunnel. So once you have the top of the plastic attached to the peak of the tunnel, you'll then go down and attach the plastic at the base in the center of the tunnel. You'll work along the bottom section, starting at the middle and going to one side or the other. During this piece of the installation, you'll need a second person to hold the plastic over and out of the way. So once you've attached the plastic from the center point to one side, you'll then get back up on the ladder and begin working down the hoop starting at the peak. This is a point when the second person will become very valuable. The second person will pull the plastic tight. So you'll work the wiggle wire from the peak down to the top of the hip board. You'll want to stop at the top of the hip board. At this point, we'll need to pull the curtain back and install the end wall plastic beneath your roll-up side curtain. Once you reach the hip board, you can then pull the side curtain plastic back out of the way and pull the end wall plastic around the edge of the hoop and continue installing wiggle wire to the base of the structure, keeping in mind not to allow the roll-up curtain to get installed into the wire channel. Once you've installed the wiggle wire to the base of the tunnel along the hoop, then you'll repeat these steps on the opposite side of the tunnel. So again, starting at the base, working to one side of the tunnel, the opposite side of the tunnel, keeping the plastic smooth until you reach the outside edge. Then again, you will return to the top of the tunnel, and with assistance from your helper, they will pull the plastic tight and you can install the wiggle wire again from the peak down the side of the hoop to the top of the hip board. Pause at the top of the hip board, pull the roll-up curtain back, and install the end wall plastic along the side of the tunnel. Once you've completed the installation of the plastic on the end of the tunnel, you'll want to cut the excess plastic off with a razor knife, but still leaving approximately 6 inches of flap for future installations or adjustments. You've completed your end wall installation.